Okay, now we're to the actual butter making. And I apologize, I started chemo and I've picked up fun. Okay, so here is our beautiful toasted flour. Now, before I take this out of here, because it's in this little wrapped up little pouch, I have a crock pot specific for this that I have added a water bath to. It works way better, I don't know why, for me. And coconut oil. So, I have a baby crock pot, not a baby, but it's about that tall, so a smaller one, full of water, about halfway or a third. And then I have coconut oil in a little Corningware cup. Okay, hold on, let me put this back down. Okay, so what we're going to do is take... So I pre-melted everything. I should mention that. I pre-melted the coconut oil or butter, whatever you feel like using. But pre-melted because it has to be melted in order to add the flour. So I just put it in the microwave for a couple of minutes at like 2 power, 3 power, whatever. Just don't burn it. Burning ruins it. So you have your stuff. You take your flour that is now toasted. And I'm going to just put in the little pieces. So what will happen is this will almost be like an infused vodka, an infused oil. So this is what all of our flour looks like. Pretty beautiful little flowers. And I am going to put it into the coconut oil, and then I'm going to stir it, but it's kind of, it floats on top a little bit, so you just kind of have to help mix it in. Now, I do this at warm to start, because I would rather start low than have an issue and need to lower it, which is what happened last time. So, I am going to keep it on warm, and what you want to just make sure is that, okay, we've got everything. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. We have green sludge, literally, green sludge. Now, in the past, I did use a tea bag, and I was going to do that this time, but I had way too much flour to put in it. So last time I did this, I did half the amount, and it's proven very effective for sleeping and pain. This is a different strain, so we'll see how it goes. We put the lid on. No, sorry, my kids are home, as everybody's are. It's alright. Mommy's doing a video, guys, so just don't yell. Okay, so I'm warm in the crock pot, and it's just gonna meddle in there for, it's 11:15 in Colorado. I'll probably let it go until bedtime. Every half hour, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna stir it. I'm gonna make sure, you can get in the video. They've watched Austin Powers too much during this COVID breakout. So, I can't even focus when he's behind me. Damn it. Sorry. Okay, so last time I made half this amount. And what I did was, if you have any tea bags, so I took just this kind of a tea bag from David Tea in Canada, because I used to pretty much live there. What you could do is put your flour in here loosely and seep it like a tea. The only thing is, because I have so much in such a small container, I'm just letting it free float. So we'll have to strain the living potatoes out of it, but that's fine. So I'm going to let it sit for 8 hours, 6-8 hours minimum. The longer the better, but check it to make sure it doesn't start getting hard. Like on warm, it needs to stay melted. If it starts to get hard, I'm going to turn it up to low. I have a vacuum sealed one, and just so you know, for cooking indoors, because I know some people are going to wonder. Once you burn off the smell, like once you toaster oven it, or if you want to put it in your oven, you can, but it's going to stink up your house. Once you toast it, it's fine. Like, it's not going to smell. It smells very little, and what it does smell like is what it's going to smell like in your whatever. The medium you pick is up to you. I made butter last time. I've made coconut oil, so this will be coconut oil again. I think I showed you my chocolates. That's going to be like the next step. But here's the thing. Depending on what you use as your medium, could you put some of this mixed with another chunk of butter and put it on a baked potato, on popcorn, on toast, on anything? Absolutely. Here's my other thinking. Now, keep in mind, I'm personally trained. My theory is if I eat it, it's going to digest, so it will hit everywhere. If I smoke it, it goes in my lungs. And then tinctures I use for all over pain, but we'll get there. Here's butter. But what I'm saying is, if you're using this for treatment purposes, don't get so focused on one thing. Shake it up. Eat it. Get it in your system, however you want to. I'm using coconut oil just because I think it's going to cook better with the chocolate. So we'll see. Okay, I'm going to see you in 9 hours. We'll see how I feel in 9 hours and what we look like. But for now, today is stirring.